Hi children, in our today's class we will discuss something regarding elements and compounds. Little bit much things we learn about this elements and compounds. See children, elements and atoms first. An element is a pure substance made of only one kind of atom. An element is one which is a pure substance first of all, and it is made of only one kind of atoms. Hydrogen atoms, only an element made up of hydrogen atom is called hydrogen element. Okay, only made up of oxygen atoms is called oxygen element. It cannot be broken down into simple substances by any chemical means. If you use any chemicals on that, we cannot break down into simpler substances. That is called element. Nature is made up of elements which are pure substances made of only one kind of atom. Atoms are the smallest unit of the elements, indestructible, we cannot destroy them. Okay, fundamental particles that cannot be destroyed, divided or further by chemical means. Actually, up to this knowledge, they can be destroyed now. That is due to destruction only. We are getting nuclear bombs, atomic bombs. Okay, up to this knowledge, up to this content you take, it is cannot be destroyed. Okay, nowadays it is going on. Examples of the elements include hydrogen, oxygen, sodium, chlorine, iron, carbon, gold, copper, etc. Atoms of these elements exist independently. So they will be called as inert gases. There are 6 inert gases. For example, those are helium, argon, xenon, radon, neon, krypton. They will not react with any of the elements because they are stable elements. Next, compounds. They are made up of the molecule with atoms of different elements. Example, a sodium chloride is a compound which is common salt molecule made up of atoms of sodium and chlorine. There are vast number of compounds formed among the atoms of different elements. Large amount of atoms. Atomicity. What is atomicity? It is the number of atoms which make up a molecule of an element. How many number of atoms combine together to form a molecule is called its atomicity. Different elements have different atomicities. For example, ozone. In order to form ozone, 3 oxygen atoms combine together to form an ozone. 4 phosphorus atoms combine together to form phosphorus, P4. That is, so atomicity is P4. Sulfur, 8. 8 sulfur atoms they will combine. Okay, they will make up a molecule of an element. Likewise, so atomicity is number of atoms which make up a molecule of an element. Okay, element యొక్క molecule ని ఎన్ని ఆటమ్స్ కలిసి చేస్తాయో ఆ నంబర్నే ఏమంటాము అటామిసిటీ అంటాం. System of elements. Each element is represented by a short notation called symbol. Every element will have a symbol, that is letter, which represent a single atom of an element. These elements are 1 or 2 letters. These elements may have 1 letter as a symbol or 2 letters. If it is having only 1 letter, that will be capital letter. If it is having 2 letters as a symbol, the first letter should be capital and second one will be smaller one. Like chlorine, Cl. C is capital, L is small. For calcium, Ca, C is capital, A is small. For sulfur, only 1 letter S, so that is capital letter. The first letter should be capital. If it is having 2 letters, the second letter should be small and the first letter should be capital. If it is having single letter, that should be capital letter as a symbol. Next, symbols of the elements starting with C. Calcium, Ca, chlorine, Cl, chromium, Cr, cerium, Ce, nitrogen. There are some other elements also here. Nitrogen, N, oxygen, O, phosphorus, P, sulfur, S. Next, some of the elements, some more elements. Arsenic, As, astatine, As, At, argon, Ar, germanium, Ge, gallium, Ga, helium, He, hafnium, Ha, selenium, Se, silicon, Si, neon, Ne, and osmium, OS. Okay, so like that. Next thing is some more elements. These are Latin name elements. They will have Latin name as well as symbol. Sodium, the Latin name is natrium and symbol is Na. Gold, the Latin name is Aurum, Au, and silver, argentinum, Ag. Potassium, kalium, K. Mercury, the Latin name is hydrargum, Hg. Iron, ferrum, Fe. Tin, stannum, Sn. Lead, plumbum, Pb. Copper, cuprum, Cu. These are the Latin name and symbol. Even in this symbol, the first letter should be capital, second letter should be small letter. If it is having only one letter, that should be capital. And the last concept is valency. What is valency? Valency is nothing but combining capacity of an element is called valency. It tells us how an atom of an element can combine with other element. Okay, sodium will have 1 valency. Number 1 means it will give 1 electron to the other element and will combine with that other element. NaCl. Chlorine valency is also 1. Sodium valency is also 1. Sodium will give 1 electron to chlorine. Chlorine will take 1 electron from sodium. They both combine together and form a compound. So, in order to combine, how many electrons should it give or how many electrons should it take will tell you the valency concept. Valency is equal to number of bonds an atom can form. That is number of bonds even. For example, oxygen can form 2 bonds. So, the valency is 2. Hydrogen can form 1 bond. So, valency is 1. Sodium 1, potassium 1, calcium 2, magnesium 2, iron 3, lead 2, tin 2, oxygen, hydrogen 1, so nitrogen 3. Likewise, we can get the valency. Okay, children, I think you have learned something in this particular class. If you really love my class, you try to subscribe, share my class to different friends, you put in status or you like the channel. Okay, you like it and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share the things. I am going to make lot of videos in order to understand physics and chemistry. Thank you, children. Bye. We will meet in the next.